What's up, YouTube and Facebook? Blue Dooley in the office today on a kind of dreary Wednesday. Didn't have any work today, nothing to haul because everything got moved out thanks to the weather. Doing a little work on the CXT. I got the windows popped out. I'm going to mask it off here in a little bit, take it out to the garage. The heater out there has been running since early this morning, so hoping it's warm enough I can shoot some paint on this thing. But the other thing I've been tinkering with, as if you followed some of my other videos, you know I have a 3D printer. So I printed out a different kind of fuel tank for the CXT, and I'm going to show you what we got. Alright, here is the CXT taking up pretty much all the real estate on the desk. Their keyboard's sitting on top of the monitor practically. But down here, you can actually see I've got the truck set up. So the batteries can be just hung from that cutting board I have all of my electronics mounted to. And these are the fuel tanks, well, a bunch of different test prints. This one with the peg is actually the test print to see if it'll fit on the truck. This one was a test print just to see if I scaled it correctly. And then this little guy is actually the correct size, get it so you can see the little filler neck there, for the Tamiya semi trucks, the 1/14th scale trucks. I've driven a lot of trucks with just these square spray painted black fuel tanks. They're simple, they got the steps integrated into them. I actually have a link, I'll put a link for this file. It's actually this size file, but you can scale it down or bigger on my Thingiverse page. I have, this is the fuel tank's the only thing I got up. But I printed this one off. I'll get it up here with that peg. As I just threw it on there just as a kind of a trial. Again, the print quality on this is not great. I printed it in draft just for speed and less filament used. But it doesn't quite clear because of the battery. So I'm going to have to notch the back of the tank up to get it to fit up just a little bit. So it'll sit something like that on the truck. It's white, so it's really just reflecting all the light. But I'm going to get it close. And then this will be this tank. I might mirror it and print one out for the other side. The rear steps, I think, are actually okay. They don't look too bad. I painted everything black. But as you can see, this fuel tank isn't a whole fuel tank, and it just placed up there. At certain angles you can tell it just kind of looks a little chintzy. So we'll put these on top here. So the tank's actually a little bit, not super deep, but it's pretty much the same size. It is a little bit, it's just a hair shorter, which is no big deal to me. The only thing I did realize I need to do is the steps don't anywhere near line up. So we'll probably play with this step here a little bit, raise it up a little more. But that's where we're at with the CXT. I'll get everything out of the way here. I was listening to some music on YouTube. Yeah, batteries will hang down below, so it's easy to get to, and that way I don't have to keep screwing and unscrewing the body to get it off to get it on the inside. The wiring's not really tidy. I could tidy that up a little more. The receiver's just sitting in the center. I have a really short antenna mount to get it up out of the way of everything. The bed's fully mounted. The hitch ball's in. So really all that's left on this truck is to paint the body, get a tank printed out that I'm happy with, paint it, get it mounted, and then the truck is pretty much done. I still need to get a light kit for it, which there's a lot of lights since I want to have the bed lights all mounted out. So that's 4 extra LEDs on top of the normal lights on the truck. So there's actually a ton of LEDs this truck's going to need, and that's going to be a small fortune to get everything lit up the way I want it to. You figure white for the reverse, red for the tail light. Oop, don't know why I'm zooming in. Zoom out. But need a reverse light, tail light. So there's 4 on the back end. And then 8 LEDs just in the bed. And then of course the truck body. It'll have 5 across the top. There is a turn signal mounted on each fender. Then of course, turn signal headlight. So, a lot of LEDs to get for this truck. But I'm going to install the LEDs after I do kind of the final running unveil video. This is just kind of a short where the project's at. Like I said, I'm hoping to get some paint shot today. And then I'll be on to final assembly, adjust my fuel tank in CAD, and yeah, that's where we're at. Let me say hi to everybody, Trex. No, I'm just gonna sit here and sulk. She's mad because we haven't gone for a walk. There's the ears. Anyways, catch you all on the next one. Hit subscribe and like.